Okay, everybody, this is my project with a found object. I picked up all of these in craft stores, not the electronics, obviously. It's a sound sculpture named Call. The metaphor here is you walking through the woods and the mystical giant and ancient tree calls your name for an exploration or an adventure. But in a more urban setting, I guess. It's interactive. My idea is to have this in a way that it doesn't look like a sound sculpture or a piece of art whatsoever. Maybe in the hallway of a museum, I thought about putting at the door in the hall when people are entering my recital for performance or something. And the first feature is that when you pass right in front of it, it calls you. As you can hear the sound coming. If you're curious enough to keep exploring and you touch it, you'll get a sound feedback that tells you that you can keep exploring it. You can find some different sounds depending on where you touch it. For now I have 3 zones. 2 of them can have up to 3 random sounds played every time you touch it, and they keep going. And that was it. I want to keep working on it after the semester because I think it can get much better. It already has some secrets depending on what part of the plants you touch. I want to expand that and make a real exploration from the user's experience. Maybe if you touch 2 specific spots, you get a more rewarding sound. I thought about having some LEDs light up the first time you touch it to give the user a real feedback of like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to be doing with this. I managed to hit most of the wires and everything. There's some that I still hear in the back, but I know I can easily hide them here or under the table when this is actually ready to be used for real. Finally, I think another way to improve, I'd like to experiment more with the touch sensors. Now I'm using piezoelectric ones. I saw their options, but they were quite complicated for me now, especially because this is the first class of this sort that I take. Is the first time I deal with these things, and decided to keep it a little simpler. But it still, I think, works great. Here I have the first sound. Here I have the second one. It's around here. You can see they're different. Back to the first one. It's the purple flower. You see, the sounds are the same, but the frequencies can be random. And this is the third one. Yeah, it's activating the middle one a little bit sometimes. See? And of course the call sound, as I like to say when you pass in front of it. Then this was a lot of fun to make. Thank you for watching.